Aye! Amniotic fluid drained. Incubator womb unlocked. 9-month term cycle complete. Infant weight 6 pounds, 10 ounces.
Come, my little one. Show me you have the strength and the willpower to do what is necessary. Let me see the steel in your eyes.
Miss Talia, you're placing the baby in great risk with this nonsense.
Never tell a mother how to raise her child. Welcome to our world, Damian.
The time has come, Mother. Mama, tell me another story about Alexander the Great.
Of course, my son. Once, there was a horse called Buckafellas, a wild black stallion that was given to Alexander's father, King Philip, as a gift that no one dared ride. And one day...
For there to be no secrets between us. Who is my father, Mama?
A man who lives very far away. Now keep your sword up. What have I said about lowering your defenses? I choose not to at this time, my darling boy.
Is he a king too?
I suppose in a way he is.
Can I meet him?
When you earn the right to, yes.
How?
By not losing your focus. There are no easy wins in life, Damian. Everything worth having is hard fought. Today's your birthday, my love. And when you best me in a duel on your special day, that is when you'll be ready to meet your father. Then, and only then, will I tell you his...
Miss Dahlia, had you requested I bought 2 nets on a satellite link?
Is that a secure line?
Yes.
I grow weary of your excuses, Nats. Make sure the Metabomb program stays on schedule.
I endeavor to make your dreams a reality.
As well, you should. But any further disruption, and you will find yourself expendable. Understood?
You have my word. There will be no further complications, Talia.
I'll have more than your word, Nats. I'll have your head. So... the wild stallion took off in a blur of speed. And... Damian? Where are you? Damian!
Here, Mama. Look, I'm a bat.
You're more than the bat, my love. You are Damian. You are the future.
Mama, why is my name Damian?
Your name comes from the Greek word, Damianus. It means to tame, and taming this wild world is what you will do as the Al Ghul dynasty takes shape. And after you have tamed it, you will control it, possess it, and I will show you how. A new age is dawning, and the people will see once again that giants walk among them, giants that are destined to carry out a divine mission.
To all allies of the Bat presently in Gotham, I send this with the greatest urgency. Tonight, the Court of Owls has sent their assassins to kill nearly 40 people across the city. Good luck, Master Damian. God help us all.
That's for sure. I'll need to swing and a prayer to get where I'm going tonight.
You're here because you've suffered. Suffered at the hands of the Batman. Human wreckage left in his terrible wake. Twisted and broken. Emotionally and physically, the Batman's left his mark on you. How will you leave your mark on the Batman?
Then why you called us? To rub our faces in our misery? I think he's got other reasons, Reggie. Both of you shut up, so we can hear the man out.
These past weeks, you've been reporting to middlemen while unknowingly running specific errands for me. My shopping list is now complete, and the time's come to inflict pain on Batman and the citizens of Gotham. I will provide you weapons and an army of others who've been victimized by the winged freak who terrorizes our nights.
And what do you? I would drown all the fish. Get out of it, mister.
My name is Terminus, and what I get is the pleasure of simply watching Batman die at my hands just before I die myself.
Yeah, wouldn't want anyone thinking you like to be the boss, Bruce.
Mr. Beninoff, might I make a suggestion?
Please. The last 5 have been so productive.
Can I just lose the chair and simply stand in the middle of everyone?
Whatever you prefer, Mr. Wayne. Last I checked, you are the client. We should pull the shades. Have them paint us with night vision goggles in our natural environment.
I think Caravaggio would be better suited to capture us in our element.
Didn't he play for the Yankees?
He was a 17th century Italian painter. Thanks for reminding me what a complete lack of culture you possess, Drake.
And thanks for reminding me what an arrogant idiot you are, Damian.
Come on, let's turn those frowns upside down.
Maybe now is a good time to reassess my inclusion in...
We forgot a Wayne. Sit, Titus.
Oh, you got a new pony to ride, huh?
He's a Great Dane. One word from me, and Titus can take out your throat.
I forgot killing's your specialty. You did a nice job taking out Nets with that blade you pulled from El Guacho a few weeks back, so I'm not surprised you've taught your dog all kinds of new tricks.
I can show you a lot of old tricks too if you'd like.
Mr. Beninoff, we're going to take a short break. Alfred, would you be so kind as to serve our guest brunch in the outside gardens?
Of course, Master Bruce.
You keep finding new ways to taint the Robin legacy with every mission!
By taint, I assume you mean not allowing my father to be killed by a maniac and win the day.
Both of you, put a lid on it now. As Robins, you've all had your strengths and weaknesses, just as I had my own steep learning curve before putting on the cowl. But you've all honored your time as Robin, even Jason. You share something. A red and green uniform of service that should be a bond between all of you, not a wedge. I'm tired of this constant battle about who's honoring what legacy.
I'll tell you what I'm tired of, and that's being held to some invented skirmish standard on the whim of a mediocre teenage crime fighter.
And I've got better things to do than stand here and listen to a toddler.
Well, there goes movie night.
Thought rounding us all up at a uniform would be a good idea. Spend some quality time together to
immortalize ourselves.
Actually, no, Dick. Seeing all the generations of Waynes hanging on the walls, staring out at us, it's like they're telling me to celebrate our time together, memorialize it.
Every year's a souvenir, huh, Bruce?
Yes. Yes, it is.
And that's the last of it. Computer, activate fluid sequencing.
Fluid sequencing activated.
Initiate synthesis of toxins.
Toxin synthesis initiated, Terminus.
On completion, route stable compound to warhead payload and... It's happening again. Only this time, faster than I'd hoped. Need to keep myself together. Finish my work. Computer, power up the maiden. Finish my mission. Computer, protocol level 3. Protoplasmic and marrow infusion. Full body penetration.
Affirmative, Terminus.
What the hell are you doing here, circus guy?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Keeping out of trouble, I hope.
Let's just say I'm keeping better company these days. And leave it at that.
Can someone explain to me what's going on?
Look, I already bailed out Major Badass by taking down Freeze. So don't expect me to come running here every time you call an emergency meet.
I didn't call anything.
Neither did I, so...
That would be me.
The $500 million bounty on your head. Shouldn't you be in your crib back at the manor instead of making yourself an easy target for assassins?
You mean these assassins?
So why are you wasting our time?
I'm serving notice.
Of what?
Day or night, when you least expect it, I'm going to defeat you at something you feel unbeatable at.
You're going to attack us?
Yes, and then I'm going to take something personal of yours and hang it in my room as a memento.
And this is to prove what exactly?
Then I am the best Robin, of course.
To who?
To you, to him, to me.
You've got nothing to prove. None of us do. Well, actually, maybe you still do. But you heard what he said at the portrait sitting.
Portrait sitting? Guess my invite got lost in the mail.
Forewarned is forearmed.
Batsan's still preaching that old chestnut, huh?
You're 10 years old. Any one of us can wipe the floor with you.
You can try. Now, if you'll excuse me, there's a few more assassins who need to learn why Gotham can be an unforgiving place.
That kid is wired way too tight.
Remind you of someone?
Shut up, Nightwing.
So I see you plan on keeping it a secret from Richard and Timothy.
And what's that?
What happened between Damian and Nobody on the boat?
What makes you think I haven't told them?
Timothy only referenced nets, but I'm sure he would have mentioned Morgan Descartes too, if he knew that Damian killed him.
And you think I should tell them?
Trust is a cornerstone of the lives we live, Bruce. If you chip away at it too much, you risk the stability of the family.
I'll take that as a yes then. That was my choice. I didn't want another divisive factor thrown into the mix. With Nobody's body likely dragged out to sea, I told Damian what happened on that ship would stay between us. That we'd work it out together as father and son.
So he doesn't know I know?
And let's keep it that way.
I must say, you have become quite the overprotective parent. Who would have thought,
You do realize I can have you fired, Alfred.
Not in this lifetime, sir.
The signal.
A multitasker's day is never done.
How predictable. You came back to tell him about our roof meet, didn't you?
That's right, Damian. I want him to know how unpredictable you continue to be.
My father knows everything about me.
Yeah, I bet he does. Make your move. Bring on the attack.
Attack? I was thinking more a chess match, or cue-box game to beat you at. Or we could just watch a little TV. I hacked into your Titans action report. Downloaded this from your files. Maybe we're more similar than you think, Drake. And you just don't want to admit it. You paid a visit to a place called the Colony, where you convinced your new friend Artemis to control her rage. Problem is, your advice didn't exactly do her any good. At this point, murdered Artemis. You watched her bleed out. Then you got a little angry, to say the least. And made sure that Fist Point did some bleeding out of his own. from where I'm sitting, it seems like killing could be your specialty.
I stopped myself from killing Fist Point. I'm nothing like you, Damian.
You sure about that? You haven't stopped putting me down since the minute we met. Maybe that's how you cope with making choices you don't really believe in.
I believe in every choice I make.
Then you're either fooling yourself or you're a good liar.
Maybe I don't like or trust you because you chopped the head off the first villain you faced, stuffed a grenade in his mouth, and tried to blow me up with the spook's head right here in the damn cave.
I was a bit rambunctious. You can deny it all you want, but there in the colony, staring down at Fist Point, you were an Iceman. I could see it in your eyes.
What do you want to hear, Damian? That it crossed my mind? Okay, it crossed my mind. Fist Point murdered that young girl, and I wanted to make him pay, all right? This was all about getting me to admit that I thought about killing him, wasn't it?
Yes, and I wanted you to hear yourself say it out loud, Drake.
What did you hope to prove? That I'd start to empathize with you?
That you're not better than me. It's time for you to accept who I am and what I am.
Which is?
A Wayne and a Robin.
Infusion complete. Protoplasmic reconstruction successful, Terminus.
Time is on my side, but only for the moment. A message needs to be sent. A symbolic one. To a man in his city. Branded for death.
Hello, safe house. Hello, bed. Hello, pillow. Think it's time we did a whole lot of nothing for the next few... What the hell?
I thought leaving the crowbar might be tasteless, Todd, but I think it's the perfect way to show you are usually the Robin getting hit. Well, I'm the Robin who does the hitting.
From what I hear, if you fished nobody out of the Gotham River, he may beg to differ.
Ask the Joker next time, which Robin almost wiped that sick grin off his face with a crowbar, and which one let himself get beat to a pulp bite.
Your dear old dad pretended to love me like a son, and then let the Joker blow me up. Ugh. Do you really think I'm gonna bring the pain to a 10-year-old, Damian?
You better start because I'm bringing it to you.
Ugh. Sorry to disappoint you, Half-Pint. But if you thought I was going to drop to my knees and wail over the Joker and Batman, that boat has already sailed. I get it. Bruce does things his way.
Yeah!
I do the mine. No harm, no foul.
I'm not buying it, Todd. Deep inside, you think that Batman failed you. It still hurts. But you failed you!
You don't know what you're talking about.
I know you're just a shay he picked up along the way. He gave you one simple order, and you couldn't follow it. My father told me everything about that day in the desert.
You should stop thinking of yourself as a Wayne, because you're an Al Ghul all the way, kid.
Your own mother set you up and delivered you right into the Joker's hands.
Yeah, I guess we both got the short straw when it came to our wonderful moms and dads, Damian. The League of Assassins didn't show you how to win a sword fight fairly, huh?
I wasn't taught to fight fair. I was taught to win.
Me too! Don't forget, I know where you live. You little brat!
Property alarm triggered. I got a 211 at diecast. Request backup. Come out with your hands up. Put any weapons you have on the deck now. How about a piggyback ride? I've got lost in it, you stinking cop. I love the smell my Blu-rays will bring up a burning cop in the morning.
Oh, for God's sakes. Another one? How many victims does that make, Bullock?
I lost count, Commish. Stay with me, Pacelli. Can you ID the bastard?
You can shut it off, Commissioner.
Not exactly a comforting image at the moment, is it?
I didn't conceive it as one. How many victims reported tonight?
22, but we've got more calls coming in.
Any fatalities?
None so far, thank God.
If somebody wanted my undivided attention, they've got it.
I need to get back to the hospital. Get as much first-hand info from the victims about these branders. Huh. And a good night to you, too.
Are you spreading the bat across the city, Scallop?
Decay phase imminent. Terminal status, point of no return.
Just as you ordered, Terminus! We're sharing our pain with everyone!
Good. Mark as many of its citizens before morning as possible.
How many we talking about, Terminus?
Hundreds, Bootface. Thousands, if possible.
It'll be my pleasure.
How did someone organize a small army under our noses?
Doesn't matter now. Innocent's our priority, Robin. We need to get down to the street and battle this flood of psychos.
The bat wants you to burn!
These brand-wielding freaks are trying to flank us!
Take out their knees. None of these branders get into the hospital, Bullock.
I'm Batman, can I get butter on my popcorn? And so are you!
Take this scum out fast and hard, Robin.
Not a problem. But I think we should add pain to the list. Let's see how your face reacts to 250 degrees.
Robin, remember your failure on the boat.
I remember.
Robin, behind you! Ugh! If it's fear you want to spread, let me share some with you! Robin, let's gather up the wounded. I need to borrow your truck.
Sure, Batman. Here you go. Don't worry about filling it up.
It's all in motion. His city is branded.
Projectile fluid synthesis complete, Terminus.
This is the end. Of him. And me. Ah!
I don't care if there is a lull. This insanity isn't over by a long shot, damn it. You tell the mayor that if he lifts the citywide lockdown to cater to business interests, I'll...
Get these people inside for immediate medical attention.
Been driving long?
Since I was 8.
Oh, good. That's a relief. I've got the entire force on active duty and calling in the National Guard. Where are you heading?
Back out there to shut those freaks down.
It's almost dawn. I thought you don't like to operate in...
I know what time it is. Look at these streets, Damian. They've driven 4 million people behind locked doors using the one thing I only wanted criminals to fear.
Satellite images is picking up mass movement of warm bodies around Finger Square. Let's bring the fight to them. While the city hides.
They're people with a lot to lose, Robin. What we do is show the citizens of Gotham that the Bat is on their side, as it always has been, and always will be. Leave my city alone!
I can't get a lock on anyone. All these detonations are being controlled by remote.
I'm your target. The symbol you despise. Huh! Step into the light, you cowards. Stop preying on innocent people. Like terrorists. And come and get me!
This isn't what I call much of a tactical plan, Father.
You're the master at spreading terror, Batman. We've all learned by watching you. Now it's time to reap what you have sown! My name is Terminus, Batman, and today we reach our final destination together. Gotham's finally learned there's a price to pay for having a bat watch over them. I've shown them your symbol is nothing but a curse. A plague of fear and pain that taints them all. Don't you see? It's not the people you've saved, but the people you've scarred and disfigured who are your true legacy here, Batman. You've left your mark not only on our skin.
Divide and conquer, Robin.
Separate the head from the body.
Exactly.
But on our souls.
And that's why he's gotta die.
Hands off. I told you. The Batman is I wanted Gotham to see you in the light of day. No shadows to hide behind and intensify your menace.
I don't need shadows.
Consider this the first of many marks. I'm going to leave on you today. Look at me. Say my name.
No idea who the hell you are.
Is that all I am? Another faceless life you ruined along the way, Batman?
Seen one lunatic. You've seen them all!
This lunatic is going to watch your last breath escape your lips.
Target vector locked. Mobile laser. Array. Engage!
Play with fire, bird boy.
Yeah!
And you get your wings burned.
Open undercarriage, slide. Ready. Augmentation suit.
You can't hide from me, Batman.
Who said anything about hiding?
Come out and face me.
Your wish is my command.
You threw the wrong kid in the wrong store. Consider yourself lucky I'm avoiding your main arteries.
You're the one. You did this. You fused us together. Now we'll tear you apart. Hope you don't mind, Robin. If we crash your fight club.
Nightwing, I have this under control, you know.
No doubt. But it's our city under attack too.
I'm sure you don't expect us to sit on the sidelines.
If it's not Talons forcing us together, Red Robin, it's something else.
See, you've developed a foot fetish with your aim hood?
I wouldn't want your daddy getting angry at me for kill shots on these clowns.
If the machine breaks down, you break down! And if you break down, Gotham is safe.
The only thing about to be broken is you, Batman.
Come on, Terminus! Bring it!
Hang around. I'll be back for you later.
Excuse me, Red Hood, coming through.
We've taken down the ringleaders, Commissioner, and bottlenecked the Branders. They're all yours, riding the Batman.
Air units, clear to fire. Hit them with the taser web. Always nice when something new works the way you want it to.
Please, get up so I can hit you again. No, there just wasn't enough.
You stopped when the clock stopped.
Everyone's clock is ticking down. Only difference is, I knew when my time was up. Right down to the minute. A blessing and a curse.
Why did you do this?
This is nothing but the opening salvo, Batman. That clock not only counted down what little life I had left, it was also synchronized to launch a warhead from King County. A warhead that, when it detonates, will release a weapons-grade toxin that'll fall over your city and render it lifeless within a week, with a black rain of decay. I didn't expect to beat you. I just wanted to be here in the front row when the people and the city have devoted your life to turn malignant. I wanted to see you die inside a little, right before I do.
What are you doing?
Stopping that rocket. Thrusters at maximum.
There's nothing worse in this life than futility, Batman. Your last mark on Gotham will be devastation. I hope you choke on it.
No time to defuse it. I'm going to override its guidance and steer it into the harbor.
Come on, get off that candle.
Did it. Still I'll be...
That was the sound of your well-laid plans exploding under the waters of Gotham Harbor, not above the city. We beat you, Terminus. Take that thought with you into the dark. Want a ride?
Sure.
I think I can find my way home, thanks.
Two's company. Four's a pain in the butt.
Heard you already paid a visit to Tim and Jason. No need for us to tangle. Here, hang this on your wall. You don't need to try so hard, Damian. If you haven't noticed, kid, you're already wearing the R on your chest.
And here I thought bats were only creatures of the night.
Damian.
What, is the Joker?
No. But I'm glad you're doing homework on him. I need you to come with me.
Where are we going?
Up. Computer engaged, cloaking shield.
Cloaking shield engaged.
A daylight launch?
It won't be daylight for long. Get those goggles on. Thought it might be educational to see the total solar eclipse that's scheduled to appear over North America.
I've seen several types of eclipses back on Mother's Island.
Not from this perspective, you haven't.
Is this your idea of a road trip, Father?
No, this is work. This cloak communication satellite's directly linked with the cave. It's our eyes and ears in extreme situations. Total solar eclipses causes temporary gravity anomalies and can send our satellite spinning out of orbit. And, with the Joker stepping back on stage, we can't afford anything temporary right now. Every resource we have has to be at 100%. Now pay attention. You need to know how to manually attach safeguards to protect the satellite from eclipses, solar flares, and whatever else pops up just in case. In case anything ever happens to me.
Apparatus bonding successful.
Father,
Yes,
did you love my mother?
for a brief shining moment, I believe I did. Why?
I just wanted to know.
Well, I'm sure you still have your feelings for her, Damian.
She placed a $500 million bounty on my head. My mother is dead to me. But you were right. It is all about perspective.
Orbital re-entry initiated. Hit shield and cloaking status at 100%.
The eclipse is turning day into night for a brief time right now in Gotham and other cities on the eastern seaboard.
Let's hope the crazies sit this out till the sun actually sets in a few hours.
Father,
Yes,
thank you for sharing this with me.
you're welcome.
Well, seems like we have a particular brand of impatient crazies.
Take it back to the cave. I'll see what Gordon wants.
I'm only used to the simulator.
Always a first time for everything. You can do it.
And now the darkness lights the way. Drink deep, my brethren. The sign has come for the Saturn Club to feed.
Nice to see you too, Titus. Hungry? Alfred, you down here? I have to go out, boy.
We'll play later. Stay, Titus. Penguin's probably shopping for more of that pedestrian Earl Grey tea he thinks we all like. He'll be back soon.
All these coffins are empty. Believe it or not, the night watchman called in a zombie attack.
With everything we've seen in this city, Commissioner, why wouldn't I believe it? Ragged tears, teeth marks. This groundskeeper's limbs were chewed off. Where's the night watchman?
Lying in a security booth at the cemetery entrance with half his neck gone. Now, the groundskeeper didn't go down without a fight. Some zombie went home with a migraine.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Names and birth dates are different. Death dates are close, but that's par of the course in the cemetery section.
We checked all the records of the interred, clean as a whistle, no flags.
Economic status?
As varied as their birth dates.
That rules out grave robbers. No signs of forced entry or tampering on the coffin lid. The dirt's pushed outward like someone did crawl up.
Some people attribute supernatural causes to solar eclipses. They say they're bad omens.
I don't believe in omens, Commissioner, but I do believe in evil. This is all human.
And it's the last thing we need with the Joker out there. So get ready for round 2 in a few hours now that this eclipse is over. Nice talking with you. Glad we could catch up.
Not too afraid of me anymore, are you, Spotty? Sorry to keep coming down here uninvited. Another couple months. Handles start growing.
$500 million is a lot of money for a little boy. And I intend to collect every last penny.
Hope you don't mind. If I make sure you don't.
Yarr!
What's the matter? Rat got your tongue?
Roar!
Tell my mother you missed.
Robin, where are you?
Checking some leads on the Joker.
I'd rather you get to the cave.
I'll be there shortly.
You'll go back! Now! We've got several empty graves at several cemeteries across Gotham, and I'm intercepting police reports of people being abducted off the streets.
Upload what you have and I'll stay out here and take point on that then. Where was the latest abduction?
We had an understanding you'd keep your time on the street limited while that bounty's in effect. A need-to-go basis only.
If innocent people are disappearing, it sounds like I need to go looking for them.
I said, I want you back at—
Robin out.
Thank God, help us, please. Right behind us.
Who's coming? What the hell are you talking about? Get out of here! I'll hold them off! With a waterfall! Shut up! Help me! Others got away. Can't leave her. I have to sell this.
Such a great show. The songs were so memorable.
Well, if you ask me anymore, speed in the backfield.
Oh my god.
Everyone down!
Eat to live, eat to live.
Eat to live, eat to live.
Live to.
For someone who's supposed to be undead, you're very much alive. And deleted my trank supply in one night.
Eat.
Why so hungry? And where the hell did you come from?
Steam release coming from somewhere ahead. The innocent woman they grabbed starting to mumble and regain consciousness. Hopefully, she stays out a little longer until these freaks get somewhere they're going. Look, that answers the Steam question. But not why they've piled up and undressed all these desiccated corpses down here.
Robin, are you there? Answer me!
Can't talk to Father now. I'm going on a trip.
I know you can hear me. Turn on your comlink.
Blood serum analysis working.
Work faster! I want a full spectrum report.
Full spectrum test noted.
Tuning me out because I'm worried about your safety is unacceptable. You're picking a bad time to play the truculent little boy. If you haven't figured it out yet, my way usually trumps your way.
Blood serum analysis complete. 8% match to JAV-24B with abnormal atmospheric variances.
Isolate all atmospheric variances and identify possible localities. Robin! Contact me now!
Begin the first preparation. Scrub them good. They are all to be cleansed and dressed. And bring the colorful one to the center of the room, please. This is a treat. A unique delicacy lies before us. One that must be savored. You joined the Saturn Club and drank from the skull because you craved the primal desire of every human being. What say you?
Immortality!
Yes! It's the only thing worth dying for. Stir your bellies with Saturn's nectar. Eat to live, my beauties. Devour Gotham!
He's blown a chasm between us and the others.
No worries. It's always more interesting when your food fights back.
Follow me if you want to live. Come on! Get in this bright elevator! Hurry!
Eat to live. Eat to live.
That's the spirit.
Oh my god, thank you! Saved us from those monsters!
It's moving too slow. We need to get down faster before they...
Don't let the meat beat you.
Brace yourselves. We're going into a free fall. Squeeze yourselves to the elevator walls. I need a little floor space.
How can I ever thank you?
You can all thank me by shutting up and keep moving. Climb aboard.
This train's pretty old to be down here.
A precise blend of function and form with simple analog engineering. It was a secret transport for the president when he paid visits to Gotham back in the 1930s.
How do you know that?
I read.
They're everywhere!
Take the throttle. Ease it back once we pass the Goyer Gardens.
If you say so, kid.
My name's not Kid. It's Robin.
And these people are under my protection.
You want them? You'll have to go through me.
Through us.
Batman!
Nothing to be smiling about, boy. Get to work.
Eat this!
Last stop, Gotham Central. Shutting your comm link was impulsive and irresponsible. It left you blind that the Joker was running this horror show.
That's not possible! I saw the leader of this bunch. He had a hood on, but I heard.
So many strings. I never know which one to pull.
The Gorilla swimming faster. Whales coming. Geppetto.
Coming for you and Pinocchio.
If I didn't require a blood sample from that Saturninian and lock on your location because of a rare concrete mix used in the construction of the secret tunnel, this could have turned for the worst.
I was only doing what you drilled into me. That civilians take priority. We do what we do to protect the innocent and—
You don't do it by letting yourself get taken hostage again! I told you before it's not an option. It could backfire like it did with nobody.
I had it under control!
Says who?
Says me.
You're 10 years old, damn it! When are you going to get that through your head that you don't know more than I do?
I guess we're not moving past this.
Not when we keep taking 3 steps forward and 2 steps back.
I'm getting tired of hearing that.
And I'm tired of saying it.
Then stop wasting your breath.
What do you think this glass is for,
Him?
No. It's here for me. In a spot that I can't ignore. To remind me never again. So, if you think I'm going to stand here and apologize for worrying about my son's well-being and the choices I see you making, you're wrong. I don't know what else to say except, I'm not sure if this is going to work. I'm terrified that you don't care about anybody but yourself.
But I do, Father.
My mother's pearl. Damian. I'm proud of you.
I wish I found some better sounds no one's ever heard. I wish I had a better voice that sang some better words. I wish I found some chords in an order that is new. I wish I didn't have to rhyme every time I sang. I was told when I get older all my fears would shrink, but now I'm insecure and I care what people think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now it's just that. Smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I'd make a candle out of it if I ever found it. Try to sell it, never sell out of it. I probably only sell one. Maybe to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, homegrown, a stone's throw from a creek we used to roam. But it would remind us of when nothing really mattered. Out of student loans and treehouse homes, we all would take a ladder. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. My name's Blurry Face and I care what you think. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now it's just that. Different names, we would build a rocket ship and then we'd fly far away. Used to dream the face saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah. We used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Wish we could turn back time to the good old days when the mama sang us to sleep, but now we're stressed out. Used to play pretend, money. We used to play pretend, wake up, you need the money. Used to play pretend, money. We used to play pretend, wake up, you need the money. Used to play pretend, give each other different names. We would build a rocket ship and then we fly far away. Used to dream of outer space, but now they're laughing at the face saying, wake up, you need to make money. Yeah.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Joshua L. Belmonte, aka Batman. Oh God, let's see here. I believe I'm in the New 52 series, and now I'm currently doing the Batman and Robin series. And now I'm doing a ton more Batman-related projects with other people. Thanks to Daryl, who hooked me up. How did I get into voice acting? I got into voice acting from working the midnight shift at a warehouse. I was alone. I was isolated. I needed a way to kill time, and I saw this website, the Casting Call Club, and you didn't need to pay for anything. You didn't need to sign up for any subscriptions. All you needed was a microphone and a voice. I had one of the two things. I didn't have a microphone. I used to record out of my webcam microphone, believe it or not, and somehow I got casted for minor roles and mods. Somehow I was able to just do role after role and sink my teeth and stuff. But I was just toiling in like minor roles before I got casted as Batman for DHVO, and that's when the snowball just kept rolling and rolling and rolling. After that, I was doing projects I never thought I'd see. It helps that I got a better microphone. That would be my biggest tip for anyone. First, get a really good microphone. Number one. I got a blue snowball, and it helps that maybe if you soundproof your room, you get a better quality sound. I would say that before you record, you probably practice your lines over and over and over again until it becomes part of your vocabulary. Repetition, just keep repeating, and eventually you'll no longer stumble over your words. You won't have to take multiple takes. Sometimes on the first take will be perfect. That would be one of my tips. Also, don't be afraid to take risks. There's times where I thought I wasn't great for a role, and I auditioned, and while I didn't get it, it felt great. You shouldn't be afraid to audition for anything. You should just keep trying and trying and trying. Eventually, you'll get casted for something. Don't ever let anyone tell you you're not talented enough. Always keep trying. Who is my favorite Justice League member? That's a tough one. I guess either Batman or the Flash, as cliche as that is. If it was the Justice Society of America, I'd love Hourman or Jay Garrick, the Flash. Actually, if they had a project featuring those characters, I'd love to play the Flash, the Jay Garrick version. Yeah, I got a couple other projects, by the way, that I wanted to talk about. I just finished writing my first script, my first episode. It's titled Merchant of Death, an organized crime drama. I'm currently casting right now. It will be paid roles. I want to give someone a chance that to be discovered like I was discovered, like what Daryl did for me. Other roles I'm voicing Batman in a ton of other projects not related to Daryl. Comics 101, I'm voicing Batman for a series. I'm voicing Thanos for an Infinity War stop-motion project. And various other roles as well. Currently, after writing a script for another episode, I will be doing a horror drama. So look out for the casting call for that. It's going to be bonkers, man.